I have the birds on my head today, so that's exciting. I'm gonna turn off this French music. Microphone. Hi. Okay, this is difficult. This is hard. Okay, got it. I'm feeling much better today. That really doesn't need to be said. I think you can just tell because I've got the birds on my head instead of the heart, and anyone who has the birds around their head instead of the heart is just the picture of mental health. So, I saw Drew Monson's Love Him, Depressed Queen. I saw his video and it was like positive and nice and good, and I just thought like I shouldn't leave it, whatever I'm doing on the internet, off on that note. The note being what I did and said yesterday. So yesterday I had kind of like a rough day. A rough day. Bark, bark. That's just the way it is though, I think. And I'm feeling much better today. Partially because, well, while I planned on waking up early today and doing something productive, that didn't work out yet again because I'm dumb and I guess didn't hear my alarm, and then my phone was like at 1%. So cool. I woke up at noon instead, so we weren't off for a great start today. But I turned it around because I took myself to the store, and I think that is just something, like, I don't know, in Drew Monson's video, Drew Monson, he says something about, like how he used to be resigned to the idea of him being a loner and doing alone things, and I kind of realized that in the last video I made. I kind of told myself like, oh, I should not do social things because it doesn't really work out for my mental health and I'm not really ready for it, and you know, I shouldn't hang out with people and try to be social, and you know, if it's gonna cause me problems. And I'm kind of right, but I also realized that in doing that I was kind of resigning myself also to being a loner, and that is something that I've done before, except these days I think I have like a pretty good group of friends. I'm sorry my voice is still kind of scratchy. I don't know why. Oh well. I might be getting sick. Do you see my ear? Okay. Anyways, I forced myself to do something by myself today, and I think that the theme of this video is going to be appreciating being alone and doing things by yourself, for yourself. Because, I mean, normally I do have like one or two friends I could reach out to if I wanted to hang out with people, and I'm really grateful for those friends. But I just took myself to the thrift store and I got some things, and I interacted with the cashier, who was really nice, and she had this really pretty red hair. Yeah, I saw some cool stuff, and then I went to the grocery store and I got some strawberries for like $1.48 for a whole carton of really big, not moldy strawberries. So that was really nice. And I also got a box of milk. It was like vanilla flavored milk, which I love. It's one of my favorite kinds of flavored milks out there. And unfortunately, it wasn't like soy milk or anything. I was gonna try to get chocolate soy milk, but they didn't really have it at that particular Ralph's for some reason. And they had like a bunch of like really big ones, but I wasn't in the mood to like carry a whole bottle, and I have a really small refrigerator, so I didn't do that. I just kind of got like the little tiny box of milk. I don't know why I'm being so detailed with this, but I had a good day and I took some pretty Instagram pictures. I was outside for the golden hour time period, and that's my favorite time to take pictures of stuff. So I did a little bit of that, and the weather was really, really nice today. And what else? Then after that, instead of waiting for the bus to go straight back home, after that, I took a different bus, a bus that I had never been on before, and went to parts of the city that I had not seen, which was cool. And there were like 3 old men on the bus coming from the veterans hospital. And so they were nice. One of them was like, he let me get off the bus first, so I thought that was really old-fashioned and polite. I was like, no, you elderly person, you all go before me. And he was like, after you. I was like, thanks. I don't know, sometimes people are nice. And that reminds me, on the way, well, from that bus, I was going to the mall, and I did go to the mall, and I bought a sweater for someone who wasn't me. Feels nice to buy people gifts, and the cashier at the store was really funny. And then I just left the mall, and the story that I was about to say was, while I was on the bus headed back to my home, I saw, passing by the thrift store again, there were 2, I'm assuming they were homeless because I see them there regularly and they don't really move from the bus stop very much. They just kind of sit there with their shopping carts. And it was dark, or getting dark, I think, and the 2 homeless, or just, chilling out veterans guys, I don't know what they do. There's a lot of injured veterans in the city who also happen to be homeless, which is very American, I think, unfortunately. So they were just sitting by the thrift store and hanging out, as they do. And this girl, who was like kind of my age but had like a bunch of bags with her, she stopped and like was talking to them, and I didn't see entirely like what she was doing, but I'm pretty sure she was either giving them money or food, which was really nice of her. I just saw her like approach them, like she looked like she was going to go past them, and then she kind of stopped and he like turned to talk to them, which was nice. I think a lot of times people like forget about the homeless in the city and just kind of like ignore them, which isn't very nice. I try not to, because like they're literally just people like the rest of us, and it's upsetting that they don't have any like home to live in. Like, if anything, they should be like the kind of people that we reach out to and talk to, and see what's up, see if we can help in any way if we have the means to. Let me show you what I got from the thrift store, because I think it's pretty cool. I didn't spend a whole lot of money there, but I did get some interesting things. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put this in here so that I can just talk normally without like freaking out too much. The first thing I got was this book. It's Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt, and it was 99 cents, which I think is a steal. It's a book that my mom used to read me. It's like made for children, kind of, but not really. I think it's a really interesting story. If you haven't read it, you should. I'm not sure if it's like for young readers or if it's like young adult fiction. It's a really, really short book. And it's got this cute like questions for the author section in the very back of it. Oh, look at the birds. They're on her head. I remember the story, and there's a movie too. And then the other thing I got was, I like took it out, but it came in like this neat little box here. It says like El Cielo, and it's just like pale, like that. And then inside of it was like this baby blue setup of stuff. It was stuff for baptism, so there's like this little gold napkin thing. I don't really know like how to properly, can I like get the light here? Maybe like a little, yeah. Anyways, it's like shiny, and it's like a little angel or something, and I really don't know what it's for in a baptism. Like, this is like a little baby baptism kit, but I can only imagine people like tucking it like next to the little baby's hands, like, hold this, and they take a picture of the kid. I don't really know. It's cute. And then also came in at this book. It's in Spanish. It's just got like some cute pictures in it. Well, I mean, that's Jesus on the cross. That's not cute, but that's sad. Um, I think it's cute that it has pictures in it. Oh, and then there's like a little, here we go. There's like a little angel with some kids, and they're talking. And it's basically like a little guidebook about religion, and it's got some like of the classic Catholic prayers in it. I think it's cute. And then it came with this. Ooh. It came with a rosary, which I think is. This is like the main reason why I got it, because I kind of wanted a rosary like this. It's like gold and just has like cute little crystal beads on it that really catch the light in a pretty way. And then it had a shell in it. Just a shell for some reason. I don't know. And then I had like these little things, which I don't really know what these are for. They're like little plastic, and it's got like string. So I don't know. And then the other main thing is this like cross that you could hang on a wall or a door or something. And it's got like an angel and a little kid. That's just swell, I think. Not all days are bad days. I think that's good to remember. Bye.